Alright, welcome back to another track guide. This one I think will be interesting. This time around we are at Colorado Springs Rally Track and we're in the lake format and we are driving the pretty infamous Renault R5 Turbo 80. Alright, so straight into it. You're going to be in third gear, full throttle, and you're going to go as far left as you're comfortable here. And as you hit this tree or pass under the banner, you're going to start turning in right. You're going to cut this as tight as you can without touching the wall. And this track is basically the opposite of any track guide we do. You want to touch the grass, you want to leave the track, and you want to essentially understeer as much as you can and hold as much speed as you can through this lap. So you're going to come through here, cut that as tight as possible next to the wall. You're going to get, again, when the car settles, get as far right as you can, and then start to basically power slide into this. So you see he's going to basically, he's playing with the throttle a little bit, but he's essentially full throttle the whole way through this. Sliding right through. And now from the inside, just so you can see this, we're in third, full throttle, turning in. You're going to cut this grass bit. Nearly touch the wall there. Once the car settles, you're going to go right and then start turning left in and just understeering the whole way through this, full throttle in third. He plays with the throttle a little bit and then go wide here. Now full third, he's going to again be on the grass and he's cutting this corner as much as you can. You can kind of see there's this little dirt line on the inside edge here. You don't want to hit that, it'll bounce your car around too much, but you just want to cut this as tight as you possibly can. Still third, still full throttle. You're going to understeer to the other side. So from the inside, in third, full throttle, cutting this corner as much as you can. Understeering to the other side, to the left-hand side, full throttle, up into fourth. So once you're in fourth, prepare for a big bump. Your car is going to get really unsettled. Basically, as your car settles, you want to be on the brakes, so 100% of your brakes. Let the car settle in, and then you're going to feather off that. I'm not even sure where you call your turn-in marker here, but once the car is settled, start trying to turn it in. You're downshifting into third, and then essentially, once you're off the brakes, you're straight back on the throttle, and you are just going to slide through this corner, cut the grass as much as you can, and if you get it right, you should come out on the left-hand side of this corner. Now from the inside, massive upset, full brake, you can see it's still bouncing around, into third, full throttle, just sliding through this corner, and then a clean exit. So off this straight, you're in third gear, you're going to cut onto this grass, and you're going to hit this bump, full throttle, and as you land it's going to upset the car, then you're going to go full brake, still in third, play with the throttle, and then basically throttle through the corner. Try and stay on this grass as much as possible. Now from the inside, in third, hit this bump, upset the car, full brakes, then play with the throttle, hold third through here, again stick to the grass, and if you get a good exit, you'll be on the right hand side. So if you exit well on the right, it'll set you up for this left, and all you got to think is I'm third and almost full throttle and I want to cut this grass here. As you do that, you want to aim for this white hay bale on the right here, and you want to basically try and touch this fence without touching it. You want to cut it as much as possible. Now from the inside, you're going to cut in third, basically full throttle from here, cut the grass, aim for this white hay bale, cut it as much as possible, full throttle. So provided you get that exit right, you'll then be able to cut hard left. Again, think, just try and touch the green, full throttle in third. You get airborne, end up on the right hand side of the track, but it's still your full throttle in third, trying to cut this as much as possible up the hill. Now from the inside, you'll see cut across, full throttle in third, touching the grass, airborne, end up on the right hand side of the track, keep cutting this corner, try and keep it to the grass, and then you'll end up full throttle into this semi-straight. So from here you're going to gear up into fourth, and then gear straight down to third again, play with the throttle, bounce through this corner. You just want to cut Cut it as hard as you can. There's a big bump here, but you want to cut across on the right. Get airborne, line up this so you're coming almost straight on with this bit here. Third, full throttle. And then from the inside, you're in fourth. You're gearing down into third. Cutting this corner as much as possible to come on basically straight here. Cut past this white bale. And then from here, you're in third gear, full throttle, cutting this as tight as you can on the right. And then doing the same again on the left. Coming off the throttle slightly. Now from the inside, you're going to cut this as tight as you can on the right. And then cut across to the left. Again, cutting the grass. In third gear and just playing with the throttle. And then cutting it right, essentially back to the home straight. So once you're through here, you're basically done the lap. It's just third gear, full throttle. And that is Colorado Springs Lake layout. Have fun, get this one right. It's a doozy.